I would like to thank my dad and my sisters, and then also my friends, but mostly my dad. He supported me through some pretty hard times, so I really appreciate my dad's support.
I would love to first and foremost thank my professors. Their mentorship and guidance has helped make my college experience such a special time in my life, and so I'm so appreciative for them and for everything that they've done for me. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents. I would not have gotten here without my parents, and they have been the most supportive people. My mom was my built-in editor for all my papers. My dad was always there for me to call, and so I wouldn't be here without them. And I just want to say thank you.
I want to say thank you to my parents and my brother, as well as my other friends and family that have helped me throughout my 4 years here at Xavier.
First of all, I want to thank my husband for his patience as I went through this journey, my children, Matthew and Patricia, and all the wonderful people that I work for KBP Foods, KFC.
I would like to thank my parents and my family for the girls at 2016 Hudson and all my friends at Xavier.
I would like to thank all my friends, especially my roommates at 3914 Regent, my family, my parents, and all my siblings.
I'd like to thank my family and my friends for helping me.
I would love to thank Dr. Mac Mariani and Dr. Alexis Deanda for getting me into the PPP program. My freshman year of college, if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have nearly as many opportunities as I've had.
Oh my gosh, so many people. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, both of my sisters, my grandparents, my Aunt Heather, all my friends at Xavier, and my favorite professors, Dr. Kate Loveland and Dr. Annie McAllister.
I just want to thank my mom, my dad. They've been a major support and helping me get to where I am. I couldn't have done it without them. My fiance and just my siblings, just being a foundation for me, and anyone that helped me get here, that graduated here or just watched me growing up.
I'd like to thank my friends, family, professors for guiding me through my college journey, especially as a first-gen student.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, and my professors for supporting me through my college journey.
I'd like to thank my grandparents, my parents, and my friends for supporting me.
I would like to take the time to thank all my friends, family, and especially my special person for helping me to get to where I am today.
I would like to first thank my mom for never giving up on me, thank my sister for always being by my side, my cousin Marco, and all my friends for always having my back, and lastly God, because without them I wouldn't be here today. So many times I wanted to give up, but I'm here today, so I'm excited.
I would like to thank Columbus Foundation for giving me a full ride. I would like to thank my research professor, Dr. Mills, and my aunt, Margaret, for guiding me through college.
I want to thank the professors I've had and all my friends here at Xavier. You made my experience more than I could ever ask for. And I want to thank my parents, my mom and my dad, and my sister. You guys have been my support through my entire time here.
I want to say thank you to my parents for helping me with everything through college, and also the great staff at Xavier University.
I would like to thank my family, especially my mom and my dad, for always believing in me. And I'd like to thank all my professors, and specifically I'd like to thank Professor Runners for always believing in me and encouraging me to double major.
I want to thank my family, especially my great-grandma and grandpa, because they have supported me in every kind of way, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Mom, Dad. Thank you, my kids. Thank you for VA for supporting me and helping me along with financial support. And I just thank my whole village.
I would love to thank all of my family, especially my mom and my sister, for being my biggest supporters and encouragers to be my best self. And this is where I am today, so thank you.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, for always supporting me in whatever I do. They're down, they're gonna watch this, and my mom's gonna cry, and it's gonna make me feel really good about myself. I'd like to thank my brother, my little brother. He definitely pushes me to be better, so that he doesn't have a lame older brother. But and probably my aunt and uncle, any other supporting families who have just rooted me on. And lastly, to my grandparents, I miss you. I wish you were here, but never thought I'd get 2 degrees, so.
I like to give my biggest thanks to my mom and dad who have given me unconditional love and support for these last 4 years.
I really need to give a huge thanks to both my parents my whole family, my grandparents, and all my loved ones that supported me along the way.
Really just my parents, really, my siblings especially for supporting my decision to come out here, move away from home, especially my grandparents and my friends that really just helped my mental health along the way.
So the people I want to thank the most are my family. They're the best people I've ever met. Shout out to my family at Xavier, and I also wanted to shout out all the teachers in the science department that kept me as a biology major and made sure I was able to finish my major despite how hard it was.
I would like to thank my mom and dad, Amanda and Doug Thompson, my Aunt Linda, and my two younger sisters, Vivian and Willa, for helping me and supporting me throughout my academic journey here at Xavier.
I personally would just like to thank my friends and family. They've given me just very strong wisdom, especially my dad. I'd also like to shout out Brady Rogers. He's helped me so much along with my journey.
I want to go ahead and thank my family and friends, especially my parents, mom and dad. You guys have been there for me throughout my entire journey, and I'm just so thankful to have you guys. Shannon and Colin, thank you guys so much also for your support, and to all my friends here, my experience would be nothing without you guys.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, so much for all of your support over these 4 years, for moving me into my dorms and all the shoes that came with it. Thank you to my grandparents for always picking up the phone and being there when I needed to talk, and for my siblings for cheering me on from the sidelines, and for being the best.
Someone I'd like to say thank you to is definitely my Nana, because she was the first person to have me tour Xavier, and she was the one who really pushed me to come here, and I really appreciate all that she's done and supported me during my time at Xavier.
Ciao mamma, ciao papà, ciao Julie, grazie per essere qui oggi. Oggi è il 5 marzo e mi mancate davvero tanto e grazie per tutto il supporto che mi avete sempre dato. Vi amo tanto.
Gracias mamá, gracias papá, gracias Astrid y Sofía por apoyarme en estos últimos 4 años. Espero que estén orgullosos de mí, como yo lo soy de ustedes, por siempre estar ahí conmigo. Y eso es para ustedes. Muchas gracias.
I would like to thank my parents, papi, mami, los amo mucho, along with my sister, my grandparents, my family, Ben as well, and then also Franchi, Laura, and Ever for being with me for every step on the way throughout my college journey.
I want to thank my family. Without their support and love, I would not be able to be here today.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister. They have been there for so many late night calls, and you've listened to me cry to you about things I probably could have solved on my own, and you've really pushed me to become the person I am, and I am the person I am because of you all.
I really want to thank all of the professors in my department, such as Dr. Vituzzo, Dr. Link, and Dr. Braun, and Dr. Morris especially. They really helped me to get to know the major and find my passion, because I started as an exploratory major. I just want to thank my family, friends, and professors for supporting me and making this experience so memorable. So thank you to all those people, and go X.
I would like to thank all my professors who helped me, specifically Liz Johnson and Dee Bransky of the Computer Science Department for being my academic advisors throughout my time here. I really appreciate all your help.
I want to say thank you to, of course, my family. I wouldn't be here without them. I also want to say thank you to the Thrive Center, because they have been there, especially with the Smooth Transitions program. They've been there every step of the way through all 4 years and have helped me through all of my classes and stuff like that. And I also want to just say thank you to all of the friends that I've met along the way who have already graduated, and alumni that have helped me out along the way also.
Well, I would like to say thank you to my mom and pops. Sorry for the gray hairs over the years. TJ and Jasmine, my wonderful family from Columbus. My grandmommy, or G Mizzle, as we call her sometimes. My brothers, James, Jeremiah, and Jackson. The wonderful Donovan, or Donnie as we call him. Ethan, Serene, Cameron, Kayla, and the rest of the core memory group chat. The Prince Experience, Gabriel, Josh, William, AJ, Iman, and LJ, and George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic.
I would love to thank my family, specifically my mom, dad, brother, and then also my dog for being my emotional support, and then also the finance department here, as the faculty have helped me so much throughout my journey.
I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, and my sister as well. They've all been super helpful and supportive throughout my 4-year journey here at Xavier. I'd also like to thank Sophie and Rose in the Office of Student Involvement. My time on Manresa was super awesome. So thank you guys for all of the memories there. I'd also like to thank the Economics Department. When I added that major, it made me be even more excited for my studies here at Xavier.
I'd like to thank my mom for all the support that she's given me these past 3 years. She's just helped me in every aspect of like life or even if it's academically.
I am so blessed to have my husband that is definitely one of my champions. So, AB, I appreciate you. My mom and dad have definitely been behind me. So glad and so blessed to still have them with me.
Well, first, I want to give all glory and honor to God. But I would like to thank Miss Carter from the Trio Scholars Program, Miss Nikki from the CFJ, Dr. Marcus Mesher, he's my theology professor and he's been so supportive and he's just a great guy. I also want to thank Dr. Ben Chamberlain. He was amazing and a great leader.
The people that I want to thank is number one, Miss Reese, because I just love her. She made me feel very safe and comfortable. All the people from Trio, Ms. Hannah, Dr. McSpadden, Ms. Carter, Ms. Tanner, love the Trio department. Then Thrive, we have Dr. Goodwin, Diamond, Ms. Tamada, Ms. Stroud, Dr. Ivy Banks, like everybody from the departments of Thrive, now Division of Legal Affairs, Division of Legal Affairs, and then the CAV, Res Life 2. Oh my gosh, thank everybody. I just love all of them.
Yeah, I want to thank my family who's been like supporting me all the way back in New Jersey. They've been like the biggest help, especially in like the first few years. So I really want to thank my mother and my father who've been helping me start writing essays better, because I think that impact has lasted a lot like throughout my college career, and it shows.
I'd love to thank my family, my mom and my dad, my grandma, and my brothers and sister, and my freshman year roommate, Maddie Dumay.
I'd love to thank my parents who have supported me and encouraged me to do my best, no matter at times when I always doubt myself, and my brothers who've paved the way for me, and of course my friends who've loved me no matter what, even when I'm annoying or avoidant. I know they always have my back.
I would like to thank my parents and my brother, and then my wonderful friends and my girlfriend, and all of the professors who helped me get this far and keeping me in their class and keeping me able to get my degree today. So I've had a lot of people behind me.
I would like to thank my family, specifically my mom and my Nana. They both have financially supported me and supported me mentally throughout my college experience.
All of my professors, I want to shout out all of them for all of their hard work and helping teach me. And then, of course, my family for always supporting me through everything. And then, of course, I think biggest thank yous to all of my friends that I've made at Xavier. I've met people from all over the world, and it's been really, really cool to learn about different cultures. And they've always been really, really good friends to me, and we've had a lot of great times together. So, yeah, I want to thank all of them.
I would love to thank my best friends, Haley, Victoria, and Ben, for sticking with me through it all. And I'd also want to thank each and every member of my family for showing me so much love and support.
Definitely my mom, my sister, and then my two roommates, Maddie and Claire.
I'd like to thank my parents and the rest of my family, and of course my two roommates, Maggie and Claire.
First, I just want to thank God, all glory to Him all the time. Definitely my parents, just all the late night phone calls, early morning phone calls, my siblings, my brothers, my sister, the control group, they know who they are. Y'all are the best. And yeah, just all of the faculty within the School of Psychology that just offered so much just compassion and expertise and care. And everyone within the School of Psychology, y'all are truly the best.
I would first like to start out by thanking Professor Kathy Farfsinger. I feel that when she came on board, we had a lot with the CPS staff, and she really took over and supported us. Then I would like to thank my 7-year-old son, Zion Nixon, for sacrificing his mommy's time to get this degree, and all of my family who supported me with him through the process.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for always being there through the happy times and the sad times, and just always being my backbone for getting me through the day.
I have so many people to thank for their support on my incredible journey at Xavier, but especially my parents, my mom and dad, my whole entire family, who I'm so lucky can be here today, and the friends that I have met.
God first and foremost, and then I would like to thank my family as well, and then my boyfriend for pushing me every day.
I want to thank my parents, my friends, my family, and my girlfriend.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me. I would also like to thank my siblings for pushing me and being who they are. I would also like to thank my grandma and my grandpa for putting Xavier in my head in the first place and telling me all the amazing things that Xavier has done.
People that supported me come from Great American Insurance Group, my mentor, Julie Cadnor, Mary Brueggemann, but most importantly, my family, and that starts with my mom, Beth, my dad, Tim, my brother, Zach, my grandma, Mimi, and of course, my girlfriend, Ashley, pushing me through all the challenges that brought to me that I didn't think I could do, but we're here. So I'm super excited, and I can't express my gratitude to them enough to saying just keep going.
I just want to thank my parents. They've always supported me through everything. And then I also want to thank Lieutenant Colonel Stanfield and all the other cadre at the All for One Battalion. They helped me become a future leader in the U.S. Army.
I would like to thank my parents. It wouldn't be Alana without Lonnie and Tiffany. My parents have been by my side since day one in 2022. Everything that has been going on, they still been keeping me with the spirits, helping me pay for school, and everything wouldn't be nothing without my parents.
I would like to thank both my parents. I'd like to thank my brother, and I'd like to thank the entire econ department.
Obviously, I'd love to thank my parents. Helped me tremendously throughout my entire time here. I'd love to thank my friends. Met them freshman year on my dorm, and we've been living with them since and still great friends with them. I'd also like to thank all the teachers I've had from PPP to also history.
I'd like to thank my parents who have always been super supportive of me, as well as my siblings who are always there for me, give me a good time, but also keep me motivated.
There's a lot of people to thank. Here on campus, Dr. Banks, shout out, love her. She's been my rock. And then everyone in the Thrive Center, my parents, family and friends, and just everyone who I've met along the way. It's been a great journey.
I would love to thank the Thrive Center for everything they have done for me since I've been at Xavier. I would also love to thank my mom and my dad and both my sisters. They have been a great support, and all my other family members who have supported me as well. And of course, shout out to all my friends I've met at Xavier as well.
I would love to thank my parents for the utmost support that they've given me throughout these 4 years. And of course, I'd love to give a shout out to my friends who have been with me along the way.
I would love to thank my parents, my sister, and the computer science department here at Xavier.
I'd like to thank my family, friends, and the computer science department.
Definitely my parents, Bob and Sue Zazo. They pushed me to move away from Rochester and go somewhere outside my comfort zone. I landed here, and it's been the best experience I could have asked for.
I would like to thank the Lord above for giving me this amazing opportunity to come to Xavier, and my parents, Roger and Carol Zacher, have given me so much support throughout my journey at Xavier.
I would like to say thank you to my parents, my mom, my dad, and all my family members. Wherever you may be, thank you for all the support you've given me.
I would like to thank my mom, my daughter, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my uncle, and definitely my boyfriend. They all have stood by my side throughout this journey, and I couldn't have done it without them.
I want to say thank you to my mom, my dad, big shout out to my dad, my sister, my brother, and my friends for just being with me through it all. Every phone call, every text, every assignment, every quiz, everything, just all the support and love.
The biggest thank you is just to my extended family, but my parents, they're everything. They've supported me every step of the way, every late night phone call, every double checking my Bursar account, and my sister too, my twin sister, Skylar. She's my world, so.
I would like to say thank you to my mom, Tanya, Juan, cousin Joe, just all my friends and family that helped me throughout this whole journey.
First, I would like to thank God. Second, of course, my parents, Angela and Juan Solis. Without them, I would not be here. All the late night calls, the calls that didn't even matter. They always answered, and they were always here for me.
I want to shout out Mama Z and Mr. Z
for making my dreams come true because they pushed me through. I would not be here today without them. They were there for every breakdown and for every pep talk that I needed to get me through the honorary program. And I want to shout out my dog, Blue, because he's also been with me through college.
Two important people that come to mind is, number one, God. First and foremost, I wouldn't be here without the Lord, but also I wouldn't have made it through college without him either. And then my mom. Honestly, she's the reason why I came to Xavier. I had not planned on going to any school in Ohio. She told me she could pick one school. She picked Xavier. I decided to come here and it was my dream school. And my mom, just the epitome of everything you need as far as just success, as far as just a great mother, a great person.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to Xavier University's 188th commencement. In the spirit of Ignatian belonging, Xavier is live streaming our commencement ceremonies. I welcome those from all over the world, and especially our online students who are joining us today. A line of flags extends across the back of the stage. Each of these flags represents the country of origin of those who are degree candidates today. We are proud to honor graduates from 21 different countries. I now invite you to please rise, if you are able, for the presentation of the colors by Xavier's ROTC battalion, and remain standing for both the national anthem and for the invocation offered by Rocco F. Gigaric, the Magis Society representative from the Center for Faith and Justice.
I invite you all to join me in prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God, our Lord and our Savior, who is the source of our life and the summit of our being, we recognize that you are with us at this very moment. We understand that your Spirit moves in each breath that we breathe and in the stirring hearts of those around us. We first give thanks to you for giving us this day. We give thanks for the 4 years you have given us here at Xavier, for the strangers who became best friends, for the opportunity to have access to education, for the ability to know you more deeply each day. We thank you for providing us with wisdom to seek the truth, and with a love so fervent that we know it can only come from you. Thank you for being our companion through it all. As we prepare to close our time on this campus and enter into new steps of life, we ask for your grace to never lose sight of our need for relationship with you. Guide each of our thoughts and actions in the coming time, that we might allow those we meet to see you. Guide each of our hearts as we move forward, that all who come to know us will remember your overwhelming love that was shown through us. Please help us to keep ourselves oriented to you during every moment for the rest of our lives. Lead us to know that our ultimate desire is to know you more and more closely, so that your Spirit will burn brightly within us and move us to be the hands and feet of Christ on this earth. Please hear this prayer, O Lord, and hold each of us in your warm embrace for the rest of eternity. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please be seated. I am now pleased to introduce Dr. Colleen Hanich, 35th President of Xavier, whom I now welcome to the podium.
Good morning, Musketeers. You did it. A very warm welcome to the wonderful class of 2026. Exactly 1,367 days ago, on August 18th, 2022, you arrived on this campus, hauling suitcases, clutching coffee cups, and watching the move crew heroically carry your mini fridges up to the highest floors of Brockman, Banger, Coleman, and Hussman. That same day, we gathered right here for the opening Mass of welcome, blessing your journey and you before sending you off to Manresa and to start something entirely new. And now, 1,367 days later, we find ourselves together again. But this time, you are no longer beginning, you are becoming. Welcome as well to the families and guests who have traveled from near and far, and to those joining us by live stream. Our graduates would not be here today without your love, your sacrifice, and your faith in them. And especially to the parents in the room. Your sons and daughters carry your hopes, your dreams, and your pride across the stage with them today. Please know we are sharing fully in all of your big feels. We also welcome our trustees, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, neighbors, our honorary degree recipient, and our extraordinary Jesuit partners. This moment belongs to everyone. Graduates, commencement marks one of life's great crossings. It's a threshold, a moment when one chapter closes and another opens. You move today from student to alumnus, from learner to professional, and in many ways, from preparing for life to fully stepping into it. And transitions like this, at least in my experience, can feel somewhat uneasy. It's not easy to stand with one foot firmly in the last 4 years and the other foot hesitantly reaching towards a future that may be unknown. So we cope, as people often do, by rushing, by living mentally either in yesterday or tomorrow. Some of you are already living in tomorrow, thinking about summer jobs, permanent jobs, internships, graduate schools, long-term volunteer opportunities that you're taking on, or your first real paycheck. It's coming. Some of you have weddings to attend or weddings to plan. Congratulations. Others are preparing to cross state lines in a U-Haul filled with everything you own. And others of you are lingering in yesterday, thinking about friendships, thunderstorms, teammates, professors, late nights, early mornings, hard tests, unforgettable moments, and the people who changed you for the good. But right now, I'm going to invite you to do something rare. For just this moment, set aside yesterday and set aside tomorrow. Meet me here in this little pause, this thin, sacred sliver of time between what has been and what will be, a moment that asks nothing of you except that you notice it. So sit back, take a breath, pause, soak it in. Musketeers, real character is not revealed in moments of triumph alone, but in the grace with which we face difficulty. And no matter how college unfolded for you, I know this to be true, every single one of you encountered moments that tested you. Academic stress, social challenges, health concerns, loss, uncertainty, disappointment in yourself or in others, broken hearts. So let me say to you what I say to my own children. Among the many gifts of your Xavier education, you earn something priceless: resilience. Oxford defines resilience as the capacity to withstand or recover from difficulty. Why is that so valuable? Because while universities teach skills and share knowledge, how to solve equations, analyze markets, diagnose illnesses, interpret literature, or yes, dissect frogs, life alone teaches you resilience. You become strong by meeting what is hard, and life did not hold back. Yet you did far more than endure. You thrived, you competed, you led, you served, you studied, you stood up for those who were weaker than you. You dreamed and you showed up for one another. You committed yourselves to making the world better than you found it. Some of you achieved remarkable academic distinctions. Others among you apparently earned lifetime memberships to Dana's. Congratulations. Every single one of you stepped into leadership in some way. You will need that strength as you enter a world facing profound challenges here, at home, and across the globe. And this is why your Xavier education matters. It nurtures not only competence, but conscience. It prepares you not just for work, but for citizenship, for engaging across difference, for thinking critically, and for contributing meaningfully to the communities around you. And at Xavier, that preparation includes forming you as men and women for and with others. And that formation carries with it an unmistakable invitation, one that we hope you will never outgrow, to live bigger, much bigger lives after Xavier. Bigger than narrow definitions of success, bigger than comfort or convenience, bigger in generosity, courage, conscience, and hope. Graduates, you are entering a divided world, and listen carefully, you are exactly what that world needs. It needs your minds, your courage, your values. You have learned not just how to argue, but how to seek common ground. You have learned not just how to speak, but you have learned how to listen. You may not have all the answers yet, but you have something better. You know the questions worth asking and the tools to pursue truth with integrity. You're ready. You are ready for all of it. There is no reason that a future president of the United States is not seated among you right now. And yes, she's going to be amazing. There is no reason that a cure for cancer will not be discovered by one of you, or a breakthrough in technology for the common good, or a symphony written, or a new form of clean energy created. You are ready because you are Xavier. You have left your fingerprints and handprints all over this campus. You've challenged us, inspired us, and helped to shape the community that we love. You reflect the very best of our Jesuit Catholic mission, and it has been our joy. I know I speak on behalf of all of my colleagues, your faculty seated in the front rows here, to say, it has been our joy to witness who you have become, beloved sons and daughters of a loving God. So, as you sit with me in this little, short, brief, in-between moment, resist regret about yesterday or fear about tomorrow. There is a saying that a bird perched in a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking, not because the branch is strong, but because her trust is in her wings. Class of 2026, your wings are strong. Be bold, be curious, and be kind. Say yes to the unexpected, and when life tests you, and it will continue to do so, lean into the resilience that has already carried you this far. You have shown all of us what you are made of, and you are made of remarkably strong stuff. So enjoy this moment. We are so very proud of you. We cannot wait to see the lives that you are about to lead. Lives we hope that will not only be successful, but bigger, more generous, and more deeply rooted in justice and love. All for one and one for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hanich. There are many ways our graduates will make a difference in the world. Xavier is particularly proud of our students who elect to dedicate their lives to service. Today, we recognize these graduates. Students, please rise if you are able, if you are a member of these groups. Our graduates who have committed to volunteer service through organizations such as the Jesuit Volunteer Corps and the Peace Corps, or who are in the process of making this commitment. Our graduates who are choosing a life of service through religious vocation, and our ROTC battalion who were commissioned into the U.S. Army yesterday. Please join me in recognizing these graduates. We also want to recognize all here today who have served our country. We invite all veterans, including students, family members, staff, and faculty, to please rise and allow us to recognize your service. At this time of year, we also confer awards upon individuals who embody the ideals of the Xavier community. Yesterday, we granted the following awards to remarkable individuals who have contributed to our extended community in numerous ways. The Magis Award, the Charles P. Gallagher Leadership Award, the St. Francis Xavier Medal, the Paul O'Connor S.J. Leadership Award, the Distinguished Alumnus Award, and the Father Albert Bishop S.J. Award. Please refer to your program for information about this year's honorees and join me in gratitude for their contributions to Xavier. Xavier University values teaching as the heart of our educational mission. As part of our commitment to teaching excellence, I now invite this year's Teachers of the Year to join me on stage. Karen Utzler, Senior Teaching Professor in the Department of Marketing, and Dr. Cheryl Lero Johnson, Chair and Professor in the Department of Criminal Justice. Our Teachers of the Year have demonstrated a commitment to the principles of Ignatian pedagogy in their full responsibilities as educators. Congratulations to Professors Karen Utzler and Cheryl Johnson. As part of our tradition, Xavier University honors distinguished individuals and awards them honorary degrees. Dr. Leslie Rasmussen, co-chair of Xavier's faculty committee, will now present today's honorary degree recipient.
I invite Lieutenant General retired Michael D. Barbero to please come forward. Lieutenant General Michael D. Barbero, retired, is a graduate of the United States Military Academy at West Point. As an infantry officer, he served nearly 4 decades on active duty in a career that was defined by a combination of frontline commands and high-level strategic diplomacy. He commanded forces at every grade, from lieutenant to lieutenant general, and he served 46 months in Iraq over 3 separate combat tours of duty. General Barbero and his wife Linda established the Emily Barbero Memorial Veterans Scholarship at Xavier in 2023 in memory of their beloved daughter Emily. After graduating from Xavier with honors in the class of 2008, Emily forged her own distinguished career in government service at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Emily was truly a living embodiment of Xavier's mission of promoting the common good and serving others. This scholarship preserves Emily's passion for aiding military families and veterans at the university that she so loved. For his extraordinary contributions to the United States military and his dedication to the mission of the university, Xavier is proud to present the Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa, to Dr. Michael D. Barbero.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Xavier University and by the state of Ohio, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humanities honoris causa. Congratulations.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you so very much. First, I'd like to express my deepest thanks and sincere appreciation to the president of Xavier University, Dr. Hanich, and to the leadership of Xavier University. Thank you for this great honor and for the tremendous opportunity to participate in this commencement ceremony this morning. Before I begin, I must tell you that I recently told a very close friend about the significant honor and privilege I was given to speak at this morning's special event. And my friend replied with two comments which put this experience into perfect context for me. First, she said, "Wow, Mike, that is a tremendous honor," which is certainly true. But then she said, "But you know, Mike, there really isn't any pressure on you since the graduates won't remember a single word you say," which sadly may also proved to be true. Nevertheless, here we go. To the parents, families, and friends of this graduating class, and most importantly, to the Xavier graduating class of 2026, I'm truly honored to be here to share this special occasion with you. However, before I address our graduates, I first want to acknowledge the parents, loved ones, and friends and families and supporters of these graduates who are here with us today. My wife Linda and I were in your exact place up there in 2008. We know of your immense pride and profound joy in seeing your graduate in today's commencement ceremony. As the strongest supporters to the class of 2026, today is also your day. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause to thank your loved ones and most loyal supporters. And I join everyone in offering my most sincere congratulations to this graduating class for your tremendous achievement in earning your degree from this remarkable university. As was captured a minute ago in that very humbling citation, I stand before you this morning for two reasons. First, I was blessed to have an Army career which presented many opportunities to me. Most significantly, the opportunity to work with, learn from, and lead great young Americans just like you. Second, I'm here as a Xavier dad, Emily's dad. And in that role today, I speak to you with an angel on my shoulder. So I would like to draw from both of these experiences to share some thoughts on your journey into your new life, a journey of optimism and opportunities. My thoughts today are guided by a quote from the great Winston Churchill, who said, quote, "The pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, whereas the optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." Think about that. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. So what are some of these opportunities before you? Well, the first opportunity that you'll face is that you'll cross this stage and depart this place with the opportunity that comes with being a graduate of Xavier University. From your formative and impactful Xavier experience, you now have the opportunity to continue to live a life shaped by the values of your soon-to-be alma mater, the values of reflection, discernment, solidarity and kinship, service rooted in justice and love, cura personalis and magis. Today, you will receive your hard-earned and well-deserved diploma, but in reality, you are departing Xavier University with much, much more. For you have benefited from all that Xavier University has invested in you, not just in your world-class education, but also in the growth of your faith and the shaping of your character. Soon you will remove the Xavier graduation gown that you are temporarily wearing, but don't shed your Xavier values with it. As you transition from student to graduate, the principles that you have embraced at Xavier should go forward with you. For these values will serve as your azimuth to guide you in a life of promoting the common good and serving others. You leave here imbued with the values of this great university. And if you remain faithful in living these Xavier values, then you will fully realize the opportunity of your Xavier experience. The next opportunity I'd recommend to you is one that is very familiar to all Xavier graduates. It is the opportunity to serve, to continue to live Xavier's noble mission of serving others. In describing this opportunity to serve, the former president of Xavier University, Father Michael Graham, put it best when he said, "Service is what prayer looks like when it gets up and walks around the world." In a broader sense, service to others is who we are as Americans. We are the most giving people on earth in donating and serving others. I believe it is in our American DNA to strive to serve a greater purpose. I saw the willingness to serve in my soldiers. After 9/11, I would ask them why they joined an army knowing they would go to war in Iraq or Afghanistan or both. Their replies carried a common theme. "Sir, I want to serve my country. Sir, I want to be part of something meaningful. Sir, I want to do my part. Sir, I want to be part of something bigger than myself." This commitment to service caused them to step forward, to endure hardships, to rush into harm's way, to sacrifice, all in serving something greater than self. This is but one example of service to others. You don't need to join the military to live a meaningful and rewarding life of service. There are many other equally noble opportunities to serve. Perhaps it is an opportunity to serve your local community and make it a better place for all. Perhaps you will find your calling to serve your church and its congregation, thereby living the Jesuit motto, "For the greater glory of God." Perhaps it is through support to a certain nonprofit or cause. Perhaps it is through a scholarship to honor someone's memory. To put your opportunity to serve another way, if you find something you believe in, become its champion. If you find injustice, roll up your sleeves and be part of the solution. If you find suffering or pain, extend a helping hand. If you find grief, bring the light of hope into someone's darkness. If you seize this opportunity to serve something bigger than yourself, then I promise you that when you lay down your head at night, you will sleep the sleep of contentment. Another opportunity, and one that is also very familiar to you from your Xavier experience, is the opportunity to live your faith. It has been said that faith is a gift from God, and in this gift is your opportunity. In both my military and my personal life, my faith has been a great source of strength and comfort. In Iraq, after each of our combat losses, the next day we would hold a unit memorial service to honor our fallen comrades. These simple yet moving memorial services always concluded with the chaplain reading the 23rd Psalm, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And it continued, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. And as it is done through the ages, this psalm, this soldier psalm, provided comfort, refreshed spirits, and restored courage at a time and place where they are badly needed. On our base in Iraq, our Catholic parish was fittingly the parish of St. Michael the Archangel. We would close each Mass with a prayer to St. Michael, in which we would implore St. Michael to, quote, defend us in battle and be our protection. I found those times spent at Mass with my brothers and sisters in arms to be opportunities for deep reflection in a few precious moments of respite and peace. In my personal life, my faith has helped me as Emily's dad. In the face of immeasurable grief, I have found that my faith, while not yet providing all of the answers, has comforted me and helped me as I wrestle with the questions, why did this happen? And how could this happen? You see, in the rhythm of life, your faith will help you as you cope with life's tragedies and its triumphs. When you are in challenging times or when life knocks you down, as it will do, I assure you, your faith will help you to make sense of those things that reason cannot. Conversely, when you are in the jubilant, high points of your life, your faith will be your anchor and will serve as your lens through which to view your successes with humility, gratitude, and grace. Your faith will help you to appreciate, as I have come to appreciate, that in our lives, the glory of light cannot exist without its shadows. So I encourage you to embrace this gift of faith, to welcome your faith as your trusted guide through both the peaks and the valleys of your journey in life. The final opportunity I'd recommend for you to consider is the opportunity of kindness. Now, this may sound a little strange coming from a lifelong infantryman whose mission was to deliver the opposite of kindness on my opponents. But in my favorite role as a dad, I learned the true value of kindness from my daughter Emily through her purposeful acts of kindness, even in some very tough times. In the 2 years of her illness, whenever I would accompany Emily to a medical appointment, I noticed she would invariably start every one of these difficult encounters with a kind word, a simple, thoughtful greeting, something like, I really like your tie. That's a beautiful necklace. Where'd you find that? How is your family? I love your nail polish, and so on. When I later asked her about this, Emily replied, Dad, I imagine these sessions are also uncomfortable and difficult for them. I just want to make it a little easier on them. From observing this and Emily's other acts of kindness, in the face of great adversity, I learned of both the power and the reward of compassion for others. And I observed how these simple acts of quiet kindness would brighten spirits, ease worries, and lighten burdens, and in doing so, make one a better person. You see, I learned from Emily that being proficient in your profession may define your reputation, but being compassionate to others in life defines who you are as a person. I wish I had learned this lesson of kindness earlier in my life when I was in your place. So in every chapter of your life, in times of both trial or triumph, joy or sorrow, I'd encourage you to seize every opportunity to be kind. And should you choose the path of compassion and kindness, you will truly live your faith. Remember, blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. And you will discover that your acts of kindness, however small, are inherently ennobling, and the rewards are beyond measure. In closing, I believe that this very moment in your life is best embodied in the proverb that says, teachers open doors, but you must enter by yourself. You will soon cross this stage, this open door, and enter a life of opportunities, a life shaped by your Xavier values, a life centered in service to others, a life guided by your faith, and a life that is enriched through your kindness to others. And if you commit to such a life, then I promise you that every time you look in the mirror, in your reflection you will see a faithful person, a more fulfilled person, a better person, and a person who is living a life that is truly all for one and one for all. Congratulations on your tremendous achievement. Thank you for the great honor to be with you today, And may God continue to walk with you, not only through today's open door, but as your faithful companion on your journey to greatness. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Barbero. The honor of giving the student commencement address is based upon the student's academic performance and ability to speak to the student experience through the written word. This year's John A. Ellett S.J. Scholar is Brady A. Rogers. Brady, will you please come forward? Brady Rogers is graduating today with honors, earning a Bachelor of Arts with majors in History, International Studies, and Political Science. Brady is planning to go to graduate school at Columbia University and the London School of Economics and Political Science. Brady was president of the Citizens of the World Club, a member of the College of Arts and Sciences Student Advisory Board, an academic tutor, and a study abroad advisor. Brady is a Brueggemann Fellow and was awarded crowd favorite at the Research Roundup. It is with great pleasure that I present Brady A. Rogers, class of 2026, as Xavier's John A. Ellett S.J. Scholar.
Hello, Xavier. During the last day of Manresa, Xavier asked us to write a letter to ourselves to open today at graduation. I managed to bring my own. Famously, I wrote some wise words to myself in the future. I accidentally slept in. So I slept through this entire letter writing process. Genuinely, fully, did not show up except for the very final moments when I got that down. And I've been sitting with that irony. The one thing that I believe Xavier wants us to take from this place, I failed at before classes even started. But, as I'm sure we all know, there's always partial credit for late work. So here's what I would have written 4 years late. Do the thing you don't want to do. Talk to the person you almost didn't talk to. Because a week later, you might find yourself crammed in the back of a Kia Soul on the way to the Pitbull concert with people who are going to become your best friends. I don't think my story is unique. Ask anyone here about their Xavier experience, and they'll say something just like it. It wasn't any mandatory event. It was camping outside Cintas for Crosstown Shootout, playing a round of golf in Norwood every semester, watching the Dugan brothers perform at Dana's. It was the people, the ones who dreaded the walk from Clinay to class in just light rain, but always found the energy to sprint to Dana's in a torrential downpour. All of it starts with just showing up. Rolling out of bed for those dreaded 8 a.m.s, joining a club where you know no one, staying in the GSC to grind out that homework due at midnight that you definitely should have done earlier. We showed up even when we didn't want to. But at some point, showing up got harder. My sophomore year, one of my professors nudged me to study abroad. I gave every excuse. Money, internships, hell, Xavier basketball. She shot everyone down. So, I went out on a limb and applied. I was scared, honestly terrified. I showed up anyways. Going abroad, I had nothing figured out. Living in a foreign city of 9 million strangers was daunting, but people showed up. Classmates from around the world who I'd known for less than a week helped me around, filled in the gaps, and showed up without being asked. I came home thinking, I want to be that for someone. Back at Xavier, I saw it in reverse. International students arriving with no car, no guide, and forced to figure out everything from scratch. I knew that feeling well. So, earlier this year, when the dreaded Snowmageddon was on its way to hit Cincinnati, I loaded up my car and took as many of them to get groceries as I could. Nobody asked me to, but somebody once did the same for me. Now, showing up doesn't always look like a snowstorm. Often, it's much smaller than that. A few weeks ago, I went to watch my friends play intramural basketball. I'd been up since 7:30 a.m., working classes all day. By 8, I had every reason to stay home. I showed up anyways. It was pretty brutal. They got mercy ruled, so it wasn't exactly a close match. But as they were cleaning up, my buddy Charlie walked over and said 4 words that would stick with me. Thanks for showing up. That hit me differently. It didn't matter that they lost. It didn't matter that I was exhausted. What mattered to them was that I was there. And in that moment, I realized that's what Xavier's been teaching us the whole time. Not just to show up for ourselves, but for each other. Growing up, my mom would always say, it's all part of the adventure when something didn't go the way I wanted. Back then, it drove me insane. But she had a point. Xavier had been the adventure, the Kia Soul, studying abroad, the intramural game. None of it went according to plan. All of it was worth it. And now, here we are, walking out uncertain, scrolling LinkedIn at 2 a.m., hoping for a job that fits our degree, or honestly, any job at all, into a world that seems pretty indifferent to the fact that we spent 4 years here. I feel that too. But we've all felt that before. Every 8 a.m., every late night, every hard conversation, every one of those moments was practice for the ones ahead. You might not, you will not always make the right decisions, but you'll make the ones that shape who you are. So show up for them. Lastly, Xavier didn't teach us what to think or where to work. It taught us that showing up for yourself is hard. Showing up for others is even harder. But that's the whole point. Look around, because everyone in this room showed up for you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Brady. The candidates will now be presented for conferral of their degrees. Deans, please come to the podium. Will all faculty rise if you are able and remain standing? Will the candidates in the Classics and Philosophy Honors Bachelor of Arts program, the Philosophy, Politics, and the Public Honors program, the Data Science Honors program, the University Scholars program, the Smith Scholars program, and the Community Engaged Fellows program rise if you are able and remain standing until the President has conferred your degrees. President Hanich, on behalf of the faculty in these honors programs, I have the privilege to present these students who have completed the requirements for bachelor degrees. Dr. Florence Plassman, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will present the candidates from his college.
Will the candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences rise if you are able and remain standing until the President has conferred your degrees? President Hanich, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences, I have the honor to present these students who have completed their courses of study in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Dr. Laura Zurich, Interim Dean of the College of Nursing, will present the candidates from her college.
Will the candidates for degrees in the College of Nursing rise, if you're able, and remain standing until the President has conferred your degrees? President Hanich, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Nursing, I have the honor to present these students who have completed their courses of study in the College of Nursing.
Dr. Amy Overman, Dean of the College of Professional Sciences, will present the candidates from her college.
Will the candidates for degrees in the College of Professional Sciences rise if you are able and remain standing until the President has conferred your degrees? President Hanich, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Professional Sciences, I have the honor to present these students who have completed their courses of study in the College of Professional Sciences.
Dr. Marco Pagani, Dean of the Williams College of Business, will present the candidates from his college.
Will the candidates for degrees in the Williams College of Business rise if you are able and remain standing until the President has conferred your degrees? President Hanich, on behalf of the faculty in the Williams College of Business, I have the honor to present these students who have completed their courses of study in the Williams College of Business.
Students, by virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Xavier University and by the State of Ohio, I hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Please be seated. President Hanich will now acknowledge the graduates as they process across the stage. Graduates, as directed, please approach and cross the stage with your diploma cover found at your seat. The first group are candidates in the honors programs and the Community Engaged Fellows. Will those candidates please come forward?
Noelle DeLumpa, summa cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Pittman. Margaret Allaire. Aiden Michael Anich. Peter Burkhart, magna cum laude. Nicholas R. Burskirk. Joshua Connors. Jake Kobe Galvan, cum laude. Christian Andrew Geary. Samuel Greenslade Gielink, summa cum laude. Andrew Adams Guthrie. Gaben Joshua Helms. Joshua W. Holman. Nicholas Anderson Johnston, magna cum laude. Timo Alexander Coles, magna cum laude. Howard Erasmus Last, cum laude. Maylee Ann Luna, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Lott, magna cum laude. Mallory Ryan Nowicki, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Perigo, cum laude. Daniel Anthony Petronella, summa cum laude. Maya Julieta Brooke Pickett. Timothy Gregory Reagan, magna cum laude. Jayla Simone Robinson, cum laude. Andrew Saxon. Ian Shedler. Emma Schwartz. Trey Kevin Saka, summa cum laude. Isabella Rose Walter, magna cum laude. Jackson Robert Wiebe, summa cum laude. Audrey Rose Van Zale Zorska. Matthew Conover, cum laude. Aiden Lemer, summa cum laude. Colleen Therese Malloy, magna cum laude. Doanosala Okwesa. Levi Kenneth Sales, magna cum laude. Jonathan B. Swaysgood, cum laude. Daniel Raymond Welsh, cum laude. Cassandra Elizabeth Hoffman, summa cum laude. Abigail Ann Jaskowski, summa cum laude. Trisha Rose Barker, magna cum laude. Taylor Lynn Barnett, summa cum laude. Andrew Cavallo, summa cum laude. Ella Hill Crouch, summa cum laude. Sophie Ingle, summa cum laude. Ella Lindquist Grady, magna cum laude. Kirsten Luck, cum laude. Ainsley Leah Pierce, summa cum laude. Rosalind James Thompson, summa cum laude. Evelyn Grace A. Abbey, summa cum laude. Autumn Our Doughty, summa cum laude. Allison Faith Eleveld, magna cum laude. Carly Fulmer, magna cum laude. Mia Sydney Camphouse, summa cum laude. Emma Ann Mayers, summa cum laude. Elsbeth Marilyn Nelson, magna cum laude. Alexander Paul Smith, summa cum laude. Jada Selby Brandon. Charlotte Elizabeth Chamberlain. Robert William Charles Copley, cum laude. Blaine Cox, cum laude. Mia Bella D'Ascenzo, summa cum laude. Jonas Albert Dargis. Braden Cassidy Davis. Elizabeth Ann Fitzgerald, summa cum laude. Stephanie Marie Guray. Rocco Francis Gigerick, summa cum laude. Sam Joya, cum laude. Sarah Catherine Goldstein, summa cum laude. Kenneth Blake Graber, cum laude. Justin Thomas Grosskopf, magna cum laude. Catherine Kennedy Gerd, cum laude. Jaden Desiree Hahn. Rachel Diane Hamilton, summa cum laude. Martin Timothy Hannon, summa cum laude. Riley Hatcher. Jack Hoting, cum laude. Levi Alexander Hoffman, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Howard, summa cum laude. Jaden Marie Jones. Nathaniel M. King, summa cum laude. Brendan Joseph Knapp, summa cum laude. McKenna Parker Kraus, summa cum laude. Amy Elizabeth Laufersweiler. Sarah Catherine Lemming, cum laude. Benjamin Ludwig, magna cum laude. Christopher McDonough. Jacob Evan Moon, magna cum laude. Molly Eileen Ulrich, magna cum laude. Olivia Shea Page. Zion L. Parker. Milani Manish Patel, summa cum laude. Sophia Rose Preisler, magna cum laude. Samuel Peyton Pashang, cum laude. Emily Grace Reardon, summa cum laude. Emma Kelly Robeson, cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Schlitt, summa cum laude. Kai Severson, magna cum laude. Michaela DeLon Singletary. Emma Ruth Serger. Kendrick Paul Tebby, summa cum laude. Alexandra Catherine Wixkin, magna cum laude. Kirsten Grace Monning, summa cum laude. Kelly Denise Bement. Madison Marie Bloomfield. Mallory Emma Weaver, magna cum laude. Sean Curley, magna cum laude. Henry O. Haverty, summa cum laude. Kurt R. Heiserer, magna cum laude. Matthew Jorth, cum laude. Reese Everett Jordan, magna cum laude. Marissa Linden, magna cum laude. Madeline Lowe, magna cum laude. Ailey Jane Redfern, magna cum laude. William Harrison Taylor, magna cum laude. Zoe Trey, summa cum laude. Emma Rose Baines, summa cum laude. Catherine M. Borla, magna cum laude. Kennedy Carter, cum laude. Alexander Frank, cum laude. Alexandra Rose Hayek, summa cum laude. Isabel Hickson, cum laude. Jamie Marie Howell. Sophia Isabella Ochoa, cum laude. Justine Marie Pfeiffer, summa cum laude. Abigail Louise Tracy, summa cum laude. Dylan Michael McDonald. Carson R. Carrico, magna cum laude. Mallory Lauren Bowling, summa cum laude. Jonah Michael Cerrone, magna cum laude. Madison Elizabeth Clore, summa cum laude. Giuseppina Susana DeSanto. Madeline Dumais, cum laude. Abigail Edwards, cum laude. Madison Alexandra Garber. Paige Conley Gunther, summa cum laude. Kevin Michael House, magna cum laude. Patrick Joseph Kays, magna cum laude. Antonio Emil Keebler, magna cum laude. Joseph Lair. Kyla Ann McWhorter, summa cum laude. Jack Thomas McCucci, summa cum laude. Jack Thomas Nikoloff, cum laude. Colin Henry O'Keefe, cum laude. Eric Henry Pereira, cum laude. Nicholas Coleman Walrow, magna cum laude. Kennedy August Weigel. Olivia Grace Dabbelt, summa cum laude. Joel Andrew Lacoste, magna cum laude. Josh Feger, cum laude. Jaden DeAsia Renee Jennings. Jordan Aaron Madry. Macy Elizabeth Malero, summa cum laude. Audia Denise Young. Haley Porter, summa cum laude. Michael Bruce Rentmeester, summa cum laude. Jordan Marie Harris, cum laude. Molly G. Kantz, magna cum laude. Theodore Rex Gray. Nathaniel Ronald Stenke. Anta Cham. Alan Kwadwo Aprekuru. Malik Messina. Please join us in congratulating the honors graduates.
Now presenting candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
It's all right. I want the card fast. No, I want. Brady Allen Rogers, magna cum laude. Trisha Elaine James. Samuel Richard Arnold, summa cum laude. Corinne Nicole Alt, magna cum laude. Mariana Carter, cum laude. Christian Cunningham. Cooper Aaron Denhays. Sean Thomas Fahey, cum laude. Isabella Jane Hodap. Cooper Sophia Littlepage, summa cum laude. Jordan Alexis Luann Fernandez. Lola Mancuso, summa cum laude. Harley Nicole Metz, summa cum laude. Emily Christine Meyer, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Wakefield Albus. Isaac Altman. Ana Cristina Arce Ramirez. Maura Baca. Sydney Rihanna Baker, cum laude. Destiny Barnes. Owen Edward Barr, magna cum laude. Christine Nicole Bean. Sarah Marie Beasley. Simon William Benjamin. Marissa Mercedes Gonzalez Bohan. Andrew Jared Bauzan. Kalina Sherry Brannon. Sebastian Cole Broadway. Christian Aurelian Nathaniel Bruns. Noreen Birch. Isabella Cabanas, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Macy Kane. Liam Cruz. Bridget Reese Dean, magna cum laude. Maite Romina Delgado Avila, summa cum laude. Megan Rose Dodds. William Hiram Donaldson Jr., cum laude. Olivia Eileen Doty. Erin Maria Doherty. Henry Milan Dole. Jack Finnegan Drew, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Elise Duncan. Brianna Nicole Dunn, summa cum laude. Elijah Hill Dunwoody, magna cum laude. Nicholas Y. Scott Earls. Julian Gabriel Moulton English. Jamiria Anise Evans. Elizabeth Rose Flaherty Lowy. Emily Grace Flowers, cum laude. Tegan Fowler. Molly Kathleen Franzen. Joseph Robertson Gemerchek. Benjamin Gershman. Callaway Elizabeth Gibson. Owen Dean Gorsuch, summa cum laude. Megan Gray. Haley Beth Grimmy. Dylan Garrity Grinko. Hood Patrick Hayes. Quinn Thomas Healy. Cody Joel Heinzelman. Nicholas Joseph Helms. Layla Renee Hensley Edelman. Anna Claire Hooper. Emily Lynn Horman, summa cum laude. Hollisey Kate Howard. Brigitta Ray Huffziger. Kylie Nicole Jansen, cum laude. Benjamin Daniel Hunt, summa cum laude. Leo Corinne Jenkins. Davon Nathaniel Jones. Sarah Michelle Jordan. Katrina Renee Kaufman, magna cum laude. Everett Green Keller, cum laude. Jeremiah Robert Kelly. Ella Kirstein. Jamie Clavon. Caroline Miles Klein, summa cum laude. Abigail Lynn Kugler, cum laude. Renee Marie Kovach, summa cum laude. Lucy Althea Kramer. Evelyn Mary Levesque, cum laude. Haley Overman Lemire. Hannah Jacqueline Lengel, magna cum laude. John Francis Xavier Layden III. Mary Elizabeth Linz. Chantel Catherine Lowry. Christopher Brooks Manos. Elijah Mays, cum laude. Ian Howard McIlvain, summa cum laude. Claire Kathleen McKinley. Claire Kathleen McKinley, summa cum laude. Benjamin William Mitchell. Grace Monroe, magna cum laude. Sean Wallace Moss, cum laude. Olivia May Nami Munson, cum laude. Nicole Irish Nance, cum laude. Abigail Jean Nugent. Petra Oborilova. James Oliver. Dorothy Ariana Orman. Aaron James Pellis Jr. Christina M. Perkins, summa cum laude. Abigail James Phillips. Lance Peary. Sean Michael Politinsky. Naomi Pressler. Sarah Catherine Owens. It'll be fun. Gwyneth Pulley. George Robert Putoff, summa cum laude. Benjamin Walter Quast, cum laude. Emery Riccardi. Elizabeth Claire Rockford, cum laude. Lindsay Abigail Rosachan Berg. Nicholas A. Routh. Catherine Dalton Rowland. Elizabeth Hillary Roop. Oh, let me try it again. Oliver Hillary Roop. Okay. Oliver Hillary Rupp. Katie Sartori, summa cum laude. Luke Douglas Schwartz. Jackson Henry Siegel, cum laude. Marlon Terrell Sexton, Jr. Hugh Sugars. William Tyler Spurrier. Natalie Jane Stott. Peter Thomas Sturkle, magna cum laude. Christopher Robert Sullivan. Gabriella Johnson Talbot. Omashiluchi Ogwu, cum laude. Taylor Lynn Vance, summa cum laude. Joseph Anthony Vidito, cum laude. Bella Gabrielle Ward, summa cum laude. Benjamin Wyatt Weed. Jackson Daniel White, cum laude. Jasmine Wood. Adam William Yo. Luke Scott Yoakley, cum laude. Josh Wright. Ready? Cecina Abraha. Naya Asia Alexandra. Bettina Anyanwu. Brendan William Bailey. Samantha Michelle Ballara. Ilonga Bashumbana. Abby Boshin, summa cum laude. Michael Patrick Bressler. Caitlin Marie Buttry. Meg Gaita Kalumpang. Samuel William Wayne Carnal. Sophia Isabel Castillo Lugo. Hannah Marie Chester. Avery Reese Condon, cum laude. Isabella Lucia Katurik. Vincent Davis, cum laude. Elena Sophia Dominic, magna cum laude. Nathan Jeremy Ducat, summa cum laude. Addison Engelmeyer. Carson William David Everard. Annika Maria Gali, magna cum laude. Olivia Marie Grant, summa cum laude. Montgomery Trevor Green. Emily Rose Gilo, cum laude. Grant T. Gruby. Grant Alexander Hance. Elin Hansen. Danielle Trinae Noel Harris. Millicent Hayes. Isabella Herrider, summa cum laude. Ethan John Hilbert. Annie Elizabeth Hornsby, magna cum laude. Marielle Catherine Hozinski. Tyler Deshawn Jones. Samuel Bukasa Kadima. Musaki Kumioka. Nurbol Kanatbek Olo, magna cum laude. Margaret Catherine Keenan, cum laude. Mitchell Matthew Kemmerling, cum laude. Caitlin Kovach, cum laude. Evelyn Nicole Kuntz, cum laude. Jordan Libler, magna cum laude. Mary Mastrian, magna cum laude. Joshua Douglas Mathis, cum laude. Brian Donovan Matten. Mandy Javoyne. Caitlin Lee McDonald. Colin Edward Ambina Mikhalik, cum laude. Ella Miller. Tegan Riley Mitchell, cum laude. Luwazi Mukanazi. Jonah Elijah Morris, cum laude. Adam Narcellus. Eric Neer. Olivia Diane O'Reilly. Aaron Obriza. Jalen Maurice Padmore. George Winston Payne, cum laude. Alexander Paliga. Hagen Carter Pierce, cum laude. Aiden Podest. Caitlin Kwa Yuang, magna cum laude. Gavin Ryan Reed. Madison K. Reamsnyder, cum laude. Evan Robert Reese. Ryan James Reilman, magna cum laude. Nicholas Salvador. Carly May Chardine, cum laude. Sydney Eileen Schwederman, cum laude. Musa Ahmed Say. Jacqueline Amarie Solis. Abigail Helene Stewart. Kaylin Stone. Nicholas James Tedesco. Sadie Abigail Terry. Lily Eileen Thomas, cum laude. Colin Gregory Toghill. Sydney Taylor Tope. Kyle Totorica, magna cum laude. Con Tran. Maxwell Joseph Ubriaco, cum laude. Amaya Grace Waddington. Angel Walker. Isaiah Walraven. Jake Joachim Westrich, cum laude. Benjamin Michael Weigel. Grace Catherine Wiltsey, cum laude. Sydney Kendall Winnan. Matthew Albert Zigman. Keziah V. Copeland, cum laude. Molly Elizabeth Jacob, magna cum laude. Pashana Nicole Hill. Belinda A. Roberts. Eleni Theodora Sip. Mariam Farah Abdi. Caden Allen. Haina Abalo Anato. Dominic Olivier Biboff. Britton Bonomo, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Diltz. Keith Goodwin. Marquesa Denise Griffin. John Hayes. Savannah Renee Johnson. Shaylin Alexis Camp. Grace Evelyn McCockey. Jaira Ternaya Simpson. Kevin Vadem Malloy. Kennedy Ann Moore. Maya Moore. Jerome Nain Jumashua. William Charles Owens. Cade James William Palfrey. Yamilet Scobie Polacek. Maxwell Ruslan Sonneborn. Richard Michael Trojansky. Amaya Imani Vidal. Ainsley Whitaker. Lanisha Wilson. Lanicia Wilson. Quinn Winslow. Courtney Young. Please join us in congratulating the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Now presenting candidates from the College of Nursing.
Blessing Lawal Kiobel. Mavis Gima, cum laude. Akosua Serwa Sarpong, summa cum laude. Adebusola Adedapu. Emma Grace Amon. Madeline Alexa Apt, cum laude. Emily Rose Bailey. Alessandra Sophia Ballerin. Anna Marie E. Baer. William Hamilton Blakes. Gabriella Marie Benizio, summa cum laude. Kate Suzanne Bowers, magna cum laude. Audrey Leonora Bramblett, cum laude. Aaron McKenna Bullock, cum laude. Matthew Kayati. Candice Ikim Christie, cum laude. Julia Nicole Chanchi, cum laude. Brooklyn Sinclair Cochran. Joseph Rocco Colino, magna cum laude. Maria Elizabeth Deddens, cum laude. Grace Dolan, cum laude. Alyssa Faith Dufresne. Sam Dunham. Catherine Lee Flegg, magna cum laude. Tamaya Jane Gainey. Grace Elizabeth Geigel, cum laude. Maya Gibson. Rutha Asfa Gola, cum laude. Eleanor Michelle Grafe, cum laude. Kennedy Helena Galia Green. Peyton Greiser, magna cum laude. Alexandra Ham. Tiana M. Hanna. Neil Hart, cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Hayden. Erin Catherine Hendricks, cum laude. Megan Elise Hendricks. Patricia Amankwa, summa cum laude. Sarah Kathleen Howard, cum laude. Miguel Hurtado. Catherine Elizabeth Hutze, cum laude. Natalie Nicole Jarrett, cum laude. Taryn Deline Jones. Anna Grace Capel, summa cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Cavani, summa cum laude. Erin Christina Kennedy. Peyton Janelle Kessler. Michael Joseph Lang, summa cum laude. Annalise Leroy, cum laude. Mary Ruth Letitia, cum laude. Madeline Kenny Malachik. Francisca LeKay Van Dyke. Heather L. Long, cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Mangold. Aubrey Lynn Mathine. Ellen Rosemary Miners. Ellie Nicole Mirigoli. Hannah Margaret Moses. Raven Marie Mosick, cum laude. Jordan Paige Nichols, cum laude. Abigail Grace Norman. Pamela D. Olivas, cum laude. Catherine Thomas Owens. Natalie Jane Police. Michael August Parise. Olivia Grace Powers, cum laude. Paige Mary Pica, magna cum laude. Jenna Reeder, magna cum laude. Maxine Kirby Rich. Amanda K. Rising, cum laude. Grace Rodriguez. Alexis Nicole Rolfe. Presley T. Roos. Claire Mildred Schnurr, summa cum laude. Grace Victoria Schwartz, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Shia. Emily Shia. Ella Kathleen Showalter. Samantha Louise Simcox. Maria Simpson, summa cum laude. Maria Therese Snow, summa cum laude. Aaron McAllister Sokolowski, cum laude. Cassandra Angela Soa, cum laude. Olivia Miranda Spriggs. Destiny Lene Starks, magna cum laude. Luke Xavier Style. Rowan Faith Strayer, cum laude. Christine Anuk Swan, cum laude. Elena Terechi. Brooke Marie Vogel, cum laude. Michaela Nicole Warren. Olivia Catherine Weber, cum laude. Catherine Therese Welch. Caitlin Jean Wiggins, summa cum laude. Aubrey Marie Wilver. Reese Worthington, summa cum laude. Alana Marianne Wise. Jenna Zwilling, magna cum laude. Please join us in congratulating the graduates from the College of Nursing.
Now presenting candidates from the College of Professional Sciences.
Sydney Renee Ariano, cum laude. Kelsey Barber. Prince Arkel Battle. Olivia Bote, cum laude. Jayla Lena Louise Bryant. Kaylee Michelle Burns, summa cum laude. Ayana Phillips Carpenter. Katie Ann Collins. Chloe Marie Dombowski, summa cum laude. Lauren Paris Dennis. McKenna Grace Homan, cum laude. Amariah Lanisha Flagg. Jonathan Spencer Gordon. Juanisha Gray. Audrey Ann Irwin. Emma Catherine Jernovics, cum laude. Walker Reese Jones, magna cum laude. Grace Catherine Lawrence, summa cum laude. Ella Grace Mayer, summa cum laude. Mario Deshaun Ortiz Jr. Aaron Catherine O'Toole, magna cum laude. Evan Jamenti Rudick. Ellie Rose Schultz, cum laude. Jada Sharon Wilson. Alexandria Lynn Adams, magna cum laude. Emma Rose Agresta. Carly Diane Allman. Aiden Michael Hamzoff, summa cum laude. Bridget Shannon Osmussen. Ivan Alexander Axtell, summa cum laude. Grace Frawley Bailey, cum laude. Natalie Marceline Bain, cum laude. Joseph Robert Baker. Olivia Marie Bazil. Isabella Rose Bavis. Hannah Morgan Beating, summa cum laude. Aiden Joseph Best Tobias. Darian Nicole Byer, cum laude. Eric Board, cum laude. John Michael Bone. Bridget Ann Bolts. Kelsey Lynn Brackney. Connor James Brenner, summa cum laude. Bailey Ashton Bronner, magna cum laude. Chad Brookbank. Keegan Cole Brooks, magna cum laude. Jameson Brulette. Kylie Brown. Colin Edward Brueggemann. Allison Michaela Buggy. Maya Ray Burge. Sophia Elizabeth Burnson. Hunter Michael Bosom. Anthony John Kakavari, magna cum laude. Anthony Calvo. Kylie Jean Champagne. Morgan Elizabeth Cheeseman, summa cum laude. Laura Marie Congetti, summa cum laude. Abigail Connolly. Luke Michael Cook. Zamira LeMay Cochran. Anna Crosby. Gianna Marie Kua, cum laude. Chriselle Lindsay Colhe. Reagan Dancer, cum laude. Levi Davidson, summa cum laude. Addison Elizabeth Delph. Edward Scott DeMaria. Mohammed Siaki Diakite. Elena Marie Dimitri, cum laude. Claire E. DeNovo. magna cum laude. Colin Dishert. Aminatu Basine Drame. Annabelle Marie Etheridge. William Christian Fiorca. Matthew T. Flores. Cooper Flowers. Aiden Stebbins Foley, cum laude. Paxton Christopher Francis, magna cum laude. Eva Angelica Garay Perez. Noah Wesley Gigante, summa cum laude. Lydia Gelati, magna cum laude. Carter Mason Gillespie. Cooper Nicholas Girolamo. Kaylin Glass, summa cum laude. Jade Alexis Glenn. Samuel Gordon, cum laude. Maddox Corrine Glenn, summa cum laude. Caitlin Griffin, cum laude. Charles Raymond Hebedank, cum laude. Elisa Audrey Pauline Haydenbrock, summa cum laude. Ava Grace Hedges. Alexander Hall. Carolyn Marie Hayes. Megan Ray Heine. Stacy Marie Hickson Sandifer. Casey Hilbert, summa cum laude. Marin Hogue, magna cum laude. Meredith Grace Hornby. Colleen Ann Hoyt, summa cum laude. Ripken Socrates Ruby. Ryan Hulligan. Cora May Hutchinson, cum laude. Nathaniel Patrick Jeffrey, cum laude. Jazara Josephine Johnson. Kayla Ashlyn Johnson. Kaya Ashlyn Johnson. Kofi Asara Kessie. Margaret Kessler. Claire Kiefer, magna cum laude. Harrison James King. Luke Kitchen. Kira Michelle Nosp. Benjamin John Cryon Collins. Daniel Fox Korpowski. Reed Charles Kazakowski. Sarah Rose Crash. Gabriel Couple. Bailey Lake. Isabella Marie Lampone. James Large. Georgia Claire Larive. Julia Elizabeth Lasky, magna cum laude. Amina Gabrielle Diane Legault. Catherine Margaret Liederbach, summa cum laude. Angela Teresa Lillis. Angelina Teresa Lillis, magna cum laude. Nora Catherine Los, magna cum laude. Emilia Lydia Luce. Abigail Christine Mouse. Ryan Thomas McBride, magna cum laude. Benjamin George McGrew. Sarah Elizabeth McKinney. Nicole Genevieve McLaughlin, cum laude. Oliver Joseph Meyer. Rory Kathleen Middleton. Rihanna Amajane Miller. Sennett Mills. Enzo Mitchell. Ariel Marie Monroe, cum laude. Madeline I. Mulder. Laura Brenda Nishke. Peyton Danielle Oliver. Lucille Danielle Arona. Maya Alexis Ovid. Olivia Oyster. Ava Marie Palucci. Emilia Payne, cum laude. Alexa Gabrielle Pearson. Kevin Scott Penning. Nyla Amari Peoples. Livia Rose Phillips. Cameron Mariah Hope Powers. Bawana Rai, cum laude. Haley Blair Ricosi, magna cum laude. Jaden Randolph Austin. Alexander Lee Reamer, summa cum laude. Jalen Ariel Reeves. Nicholas George Reska. Victoria Rodas. Jordan Marie Reimer. Julia Ann Ripperberger, magna cum laude. Lily Therese Rudek, magna cum laude. Trevor John Salmon. Emily Catherine Scanless, cum laude. Alexander Nicholas Scheidler, summa cum laude. Abigail Grace Saminsky, summa cum laude. Amaya Brianna Sims. Claire Kendall Slade. Caleb Lewis Smith. Christina James Smith. Reagan Lindsay Smith. Sydney Tatum Smith, cum laude. Lucy Spangler. Benjamin Raymond Spiker, cum laude. Aiden Storm. Lauren Naomi Stubblefield. Ryan Bradford Sullivan. Anna Rose Sumsky. Arlette Chabot. Alexia Jean Valet, magna cum laude. Madison Vol Von Enns, summa cum laude. George Waits, cum laude. Gabrielle Amona Wanjara. Jade Lynn Wardwell, cum laude. Riley Catherine Kiwi Weibel, summa cum laude. Sophia Roxanne Wiseman, cum laude. Kalia Renee Wilson. Royce Wimbish Job Jr. Maggie Harmeyer Wood. Paul Michael Yadgar. Nathan Thomas Zenger. Alexandria James Armstrong. Emily Sophia Breen, summa cum laude. Autumn Marie Clifton, cum laude. Benjamin Parker Dickinson. Denise Domingo Paz. Olivia Grimmel, cum laude. Natalie Elizabeth Marguerite Hoffman, summa cum laude. Kane Michael May. Lauren Ross, cum laude. Jalen Sears. Lillian Ruth Shepard, cum laude. Ryan Christine Sully. Ashley Morgan Watts, magna cum laude. Sydney Page Wims. Please join us in congratulating the graduates from the College of Professional Sciences.
Now presenting candidates from the Williams College of Business.
J.D. K. Herod Gonzalez. Caden Jennings. Aaron K. Lavina Kunkel. Kyle Christopher Lark. Claire Elizabeth McCarthy, cum laude. Jonathan Mathis Manel, magna cum laude. Emma Catherine Neal, cum laude. Emily Grace Olson. Philip Olson, magna cum laude. Stephen Alexander Pele, magna cum laude. Thomas Edward Pitts, summa cum laude. Amber Christine Richter Collett. Sibella Russell, cum laude. Alec Jacob Schoaf, summa cum laude. Emma Colleen Solberg, cum laude. Caroline Spielman, cum laude. Luke Van Bell. Maxwell Woody. Matthew Adanen, summa cum laude. Brady Ahern. Garrett Alsdorf. Mary Kate Elizabeth Armstrong. Afria Asamoah, summa cum laude. Fabiana Asal de Castro, cum laude. William Garrett Ballantyne. Henry Barons. John Joseph Barry IV. Allison Barr, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Hope Beck. Alex Warren Byhofer. Julia Rose Bentley. Stephen Thomas Bleck. Michael Paul Borromeo. Nicholas Boyd, cum laude. Nicholas W. Boydston, cum laude. Jack Brady. Luke Brassington. Ryan Kevin Braithwaite. Radicia Aida Breckenridge. William Garanwi Brune. Alicia Paris Brown, cum laude. Sarah Michelle Brumfield. Jack Berman. William Patrick Burke. Zachary W. Burton, cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Butts, cum laude. Nathaniel Caminiti Schroer. Caleb Paul Shamblin. Michael Klaus. Peter Jeremiah Cockero IV. Carson Jack Cook, magna cum laude. William Marley Corrigan. Evan Daniel Coet. James Cross. James Curley, magna cum laude. Adam Joseph Dady. Chloe Gabrielle Davidson. Patrick Joseph Dieters. Josephine Carmel Dodona, magna cum laude. Aji Gianne. Joshua Diblick. Hannah Domachowski. Daniel Paul Dugan. Oliver Dyer. Owen William Eilerman, magna cum laude. John Patrick Eisenman. August Erker. Nicholas Dax Farmer. Edward Joseph Fasano. Diana Isabel Ferra Villalobos. Timothy Austin Fitzgerald. Emma Flick, cum laude. John Joseph Flynn III. Adam Fowler. Amanda Morgan Fox. Jackson David Fry, cum laude. Jack Joseph Fuchs. Lily Grace Furtado, cum laude. Anthony Garrett. Joseph John Gasper. John Gerland. James Patrick Greer. Jenica Brianne Gilbert. Salvatore Philip Giuliani, cum laude. Adam Goad. Kevin Patrick Gormley. Thomas B. Granzier. Thomas Joseph Graw. Jack Griffith. Scott Griffith. Alexander James Grochin, summa cum laude. Benjamin Thomas Guarini, magna cum laude. William Flanagan Halley. Matthew Halsdorfer. Griffin Ross Harris, magna cum laude. Janiyah Peyton Henderson. Dominic Hensel. Joshua Douglas Holmes, cum laude. Maki K. Horton. Kyle Richard Hudson, cum laude. Andrew Immerman. Jackson Imwali, magna cum laude. Caitlin Christine Johan, cum laude. Sebastian Camp. Mohammed Salim Qasim. Ethan Kazda. Heidi Keller, magna cum laude. Quinn Keller. Blake Kramer. Samantha Rose Craw. Talon Cool, cum laude. Cassandra St. Clair Lanham, cum laude. Stephen Din Trung Le, cum laude. Andrew Joseph Leon. Felix Antoine Levasseur. Annalyn Victoria Long, cum laude. James Carter Long. Emmett George Madigan. Aaliyah Devin Mann, magna cum laude. Kyle Martin. Jonathan Raymond Yue Mason, magna cum laude. Benjamin Rocco Mattioni. Matthew Thomas McBride. Megan Marie McCarthy, cum laude. Keith William Miller. Jonathan Christopher Mills. Elena Moe, cum laude. Ryan Maxwell Montgomery. Aidan Christopher Moon. Nicholas Joseph Moskovic, cum laude. Tyler J. Mullen. Sean Mulvaney. Andrew Stephen Monroe. Salvatore Timothy Murphy. Matthew Robert Niehaus. Tessa Phelan Noel. Emma Merks O'Brien. Charles O'Brien, magna cum laude. Dylan A. Patchy. Trenton Pollard. Sienna Joelle Potorsky. William John Prangle. Ever Adalberto Quiñones Figueroa. Lucas Robert Quintos. Brendan Richard Reardon. Jacob Michael Renaker. Thomas Renahan. Joseph Edward Richardson. Emma Jane Rios, cum laude. Taryn Bridge Rogers. Jackson Scott Rodman. Ryan Rutherford, cum laude. Ian Gerald Sabarin, cum laude. Alex Ross Shawd. Owen Obi Shawd, magna cum laude. Carl Ludwig Schmidt, cum laude. Catherine Schriefer. Reese Michael Shannon. Ryan M. Skeeken. Andrew Slawney. Evan Matthew Smith. Luke Sonnets. Raina Elaine Sparks. Sophia Patricia Spiker. Spencer Stepke. Clarice Alexis Stewart, cum laude. Justin Stone. Matthew George Studer. Alasana C. Jackson James Tracy, cum laude. Emery Tullis. Maxwell Ty. Emily Michelle Valentine. Christian Sanders. Cooper James Verone, cum laude. Ella Rose Walker. Jaden Lane Warner. Joseph Daniel Warnke, cum laude. Olivia Christine Wasserstrom, magna cum laude. Daniel Allen Webster Jr. Caden Widener. Benjamin David Warnke, summa cum laude. Gavin Wirtz. Anya Arista Walkowils, summa cum laude. Michael Reed Wolf, Kagan Matthew Yall, Mia Kathleen Zaborowski, Ryan Roger Zacher, Sean Robert Zaso, Kayla Zasaguli, Danielle Foster Osterman, Daniel Geeding, Owen Hettinger, Savannah White, J. Howard Markley III. Please join us in congratulating the graduates from the Williams College of Business.
We often hear, it'll be over before you know it. Or, enjoy it while it lasts. Naturally, we brush it off. After all, at the beginning, it seems like an eternity is in front of us. You know, when the future is bright, but also very, very far away. Who knew years could feel like seconds? The Xavier experience is a collection of life-changing moments that appears to pick up speed every step of the way. So of course, time moved fast. But only because you never stopped moving forward. And that momentum is what has propelled you toward your future. But here and now, try not to fast forward through this moment. Because it'll be over before you know it. And it is a good idea to enjoy it while it lasts. Besides, some might say that this is the best part.
I present to you the Xavier University graduating class of 2026. On behalf of the Xavier University Board of Trustees and our president, I extend our sincere thanks to everyone who helped with this commencement ceremony. We will conclude the 188th commencement with a benediction from Reverend Eric M. Sundrup, S.J., University Chaplain and Vice President for Mission and Ministry, and then final remarks from our president, Dr. Colleen Hanich. As the ceremony concludes, I respectfully ask that guests remain in their places until the stage party and our new graduates have left the floor. Thank you.
Gracious and loving God, you are the source of all life and you sustain us all. As we gather today for the 188th commencement exercises of Xavier University, we know that you will continue to accompany all of us. You have accompanied these graduates throughout their time at Xavier, through lectures, labs, tests, and exams, through long nights of study, early mornings of service, through evenings with friends, and countless study breaks. Through service immersions, community outreach, through masses, retreats, and reflections, through intramural sports, through NCAA athletics, both in the stands and on the courts, fields, pools, and tracks. You have been with them through all this amazing journey that is college. And now it is time for these graduates to move on to the next stage of their lives. We ask that the academic preparation they have received guide their minds. May the activities and trainings they have participated in strengthen their bodies. May our Jesuit and Catholic tradition enrich their spirits. We have indeed seen great wonders because of these graduates, your beloved children. The measure of our success at Xavier University is who these graduates become. May your Spirit, God, guide these graduates in the adventures to come. And graduates, as you walk through each of these new moments in your lives, may you discern your unique vocations in this world. And may you always know, feel, and experience God's care, God's grace, and God's compassion. May God bless all of us, and may God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit bless this, the Xavier University class of 2026.
So here we are. Now, in order to make your graduation completely official, graduates, I invite you to take hold of your tassel on the cap and move it from right to left. Yeah. It is official. Congratulations, Musketeers in the class of 2026. And now, newest alumni of Xavier University, it is a moment for gratitude. It is our custom at commencement to recognize your families, your first and best teachers, for we know that you did not walk this journey alone. As proud as you deserve to be today, I know that you share in my gratitude for those who helped you to arrive at this point. Graduates, take a moment to look around, see if you can find your parents, families, and friends. Families, it looks like you found them. Families of our graduates. Families, please rise if you are able to be recognized. Graduates, let them hear our appreciation. Stand. Thank you. We share gratitude also for the support of the faculty and staff and Jesuits in our community who have served you graduates as your guides along the way. May I ask the faculty, staff, and Jesuit colleagues to rise so graduates, you and I, might also let them know how deeply we appreciate them. Please rise, colleagues. And graduates, to your friends you have met along the way, many of whom are sitting with you today. As you have become so close to one another, my prayer is that you dance at each other's weddings, that you are godparents to each other's children, that you visit one another as you scatter to the four corners of the world, that you think to reach out to these beautiful friends when good news comes your way or when life throws you some grit, and that you continue to love one another as deeply in your lives after Xavier as you have come to love one another in your lives at Xavier. No matter what life may have in store, the good and the bad, the salty and the sweet, I guarantee you there will be plenty of both. Stand together. And for those of you who may be struggling with saying goodbye today to your classmates, your teammates, your roommates, and to those of us here who have made a difference in your lives, I will paraphrase a very famous author, Winnie the Pooh, of course, who said, "How lucky are we to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? And how lucky are we to have been part of your lives?" So finally, my dear alumni of Xavier University, may you be inspired by St. Ignatius of Loyola's reminder to act and behave as if everything depends on you, while absolutely trusting and knowing that everything depends on God. Graduates, may that loving God bless you, keep you, walk with you today and forever. Now get out there and set the world on fire. Congratulations, Musketeers.